Alright, Alexa Sote here, and I just recently finished Dragon Age Veilguard in my stream, and then unfortunately I got the dud ending. So we are going to talk about the pros and cons about this game, and I will talk about if this game is worth playing or not, and we can start with the pros. The first of the pros I can think of this game. Game runs well. In terms of performance issue, the game actually is pre-render the shader cache before the game starts playing. So you won't get that traversal stutter or engine stutter and anything like that. For a modern AAA game from the previous installment like Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order, this game runs surprisingly well and buttery smooth. So I have some complaints about the performance. I will talk about in the con section. But overall, all in all, the game runs very well, and the game has a good graphics as well. And what else is there? Game has good graphics, and it runs surprisingly well. And then what else I can talk about? Let me think. I'm just having a hard time figuring out the good things about to tell about this game, man, because there is not much of a lot to talk about. Uh, Good game runs well. If you played Dragon Age Inquisition, there is a bit of fan service. Like if you played the previous game, you will actually meet the Inquisitor from the previous game, and then they will talk to you, and then give you some advice and stuff like that. And it was kind of nice to have a it's like you're talking to your past self or something as a new person, which is kind of cool. It kind of builds a broader world instead of just what do you call it, the story around the Inquisitor, which is quite good in my opinion. I mean, for them showing up in this game also is a good thing. Game runs with good graphics, a bit of a fan service, and what else I can think of? Give me a second. Man, I can just drop by drop say the car section, but pros, really hard for me to think of anything. Runs well, good graphics, bit of a fan service. Uh, what other things are the good parts about this game? I don't know. Like, it's just so hard to think of anything good to say about this game, dude. Because if I talk about the story sucks. Ending is good. I will tell you that. Like in the story ending, I'm not going to say anything about the ending, but compared to the rest of the slob, the dog shit you have to go through, the ending was actually pretty redeemable and decent. So it is actually good. Like it's not even okay or anything, it's just straight up good. It has a good ending, but in order for you to get to that ending, you have to slog through the most worst writing you've ever seen in a video game. It was bad, really bad. You know, ending is good. The skeleton guy was funny. Uh, I think that's pretty much it. Like, the start was kind of decent. Like the first 20 minutes of the game was kind of decent, and then the ending was decent. But then after that, it's just the most of the thing you do in this game is not that interesting, to be honest. Like, it's just really hard for me. That's the problem. Like I'm just saying it at this point with a broken luck. It's so hard for me to think of anything that has even impressed me in the game. Okay, let's go to the con section. Performance. So I did say the game runs well, even though it has a good graphics, right? But this game is insanely CPU heavy. I have a 5700 X3D, a 8-core processor with the 3D cache. So it's basically the fastest chip in AM4 platform in terms of raw FPS. But my CPU was always at like 80, 90, 100% most of the time when I'm playing this game. And it just drops the FPS really a lot. You know? That's the problem. Like a performance, I always start with the performance. So that's why I put the performance first. Performance, insane. Insanely CPU heavy. Yo, I think I will put the ugly griffin. Ugly as griffin. It is the most ugly piece of shit I ever seen in my life. That bird is uglier than a bat. You know? God damn. That bird is insanely ugly. I don't know what they were thinking while they were making that bird, but god damn. That bird was not that good looking one at all. I seen better looking at griffins before. You know? Like that I don't know, I just don't like that thing. It's so ugly. What else I can talk about? Busted lock on. I'm not talking about many stuff about the wokeness of this game. It is what it is. I don't really mind them, or I don't really care about that kind of stuff in a video game at all. You know. But I will talk about the problem that happened with that as well. Busted lock-on system, like it's so bad in this game. The lock-on system is complete garbage. Straight up, it's worse than God of War. Because in God of War, at least you play as a melee character, so you can just what do you call it? Uh, kind of work around that. But in this game, I picked a mage, and goddamn, it was miserable to fight the monsters and the bosses with the lock-on system, dude. Jesus, it was just bad. And lock-on system is busted. Mobs are tanky as hell. I don't know, it's just spongy as fuck. It's so annoying to fight them. You know, it's just lame to fight those stupid things. Poor control of players. Oh yeah, it's miserable, man. Mobs are insanely tanky. They take like a million damage in order to die. It just sucks. Especially when you fight the first ever the Archigard, it will summon the Archdemon, right? Fight the freaking Archdemon. You will know exactly what I mean. It takes forever to kill that thing, dude. It took me at least 45 minutes. I just logged through the stupid mob. And then I just killed that thing. You guys can go check my vlog. It literally was tanky as shit. You know? It's tanky to the point it's not even fun. Mobs are instantly tanky. Not much mob variety either. Like you fight the same ogre like a billion times in the game. Got no damage. Rip. And it doesn't have many varieties either. You fight the same thing, same inquisitors, same other enemies. The cult people. That's pretty much it. Dragon fight suck. Dragon fight in this game. Like with your janky lock-on system and the it's just let me show you a clip. Let me show you a clip of that janky what do you call it? Lock boss fight, and then you will see what I mean. It's just bad. Like the combat in this game is straight up bad. And then the mechanics that some of the monsters have is just miserable as well. Oh, I don't have that which let me see. Give me 1 second. I will just put it up right now. Clips. This game is garbage right there. Holy shit. Like, this is a boss fight you will eventually fight in a Dragon Age. This is a gangs fight, right? You fight two dragons at the same time. That dragon is behind that other dragon, right? Watch what it's doing. It literally goes past the first dragon and then come through the freaking dragon and then hit me, dude. So basically, this thing doesn't even have a hitbox. Each dragon just goes through each other. Do you know how bad that makes the combat? In Elden Ring, you actually fight two dragons at the same time. This never happens when in that game. But in this game, you have to deal with this bullshit. Look at that! That's so pathetic! Did you guys see that? That other dragon rammed straight into the first dragon and came through the dragon, dude. Like, it's just stupid. You know? Okay, let's continue. The dragon is fucking shit. Combat suck. Floaty character. Your character, when you move your character, the character just floats around. You know, the character is not that what do you call it? Great either. Like the character controls just doesn't feel right. They just float around in the same area, and then you can't move them properly as well. And dialogues, why dialogues suck? Dialogue suck. Stories suck. Festival, story in this game is trash. At the end, it kind of picked up a bit, but companions are lame. Lame and stupid. And they are not interesting, and then they are actively annoying. And then they have really uninteresting quests you have to do. The game forces you. The game forces you to do the work quest to get good ending. So if you didn't do their companion quest, you will just straight up get the bad ending. So you have to sit there and then watch that woke propaganda they just came up with. It's not even very well portrayed. I don't have any problem if you have a woke character. What like it's fine. Like I find it amusing. It's interesting to see different what do you call it point of views, you know. But it's just combined with the shit dialogue and shit story writing and then the shit voice acting that doesn't even make the feel alive. It just makes everything worse, you know. It's just bad. That's the problem. It's not because the game is woke because it's bad. The game is bad because the game is freaking garbage in every aspect, you know. You cannot make a woke game that is bad. You made a bad game that is woke. You know, that's the difference. Pretty much. That's why it's get freaking annihilated in the internet. If you made a good game, your woke factor doesn't even matter. But you just made a shit game with shit voice acting. Let me put that. The voice acting be like, yes, I will try to recreate it. Hello, nice to meet you. All right. we have to kill the dragon. And then the other person be, oh no, but the blights are killing people. And then our main character be like, yes, I am trying my best. You don't get to tell me who I am. This is how the voice acting feels like. Like it doesn't feel like the people having the conversation with each other is even in the same room. It feels like it was recorded. One guy's speech is recorded previously, and then another guy's speech was recorded in the late time, and then they just edit it and then paste it together. That's how it feels like. It doesn't feel like a continuous conversation that people are having. So bad writing combined with that kind of voice acting and then the cringy work stuff makes the everything in the game bad. You see how it feels like? You know? It can't here's the thing. Some aspects of this game is good, but that doesn't that doesn't justify the shit part the rest of the game has. Like you cannot have a plate of shit and then have a good food on one side of it, and then the other side is just full of shit, and then say it's not a problem, it's fine. Just don't mind the shit that eat the food. You know, that's how the people who is apologizing for this game talks like. What do you mean? I don't care how good the food is. It's shit in the plate, dude. Come on, get rid of the shit. Jesus Christ. You cannot put shit and then a food in the same plate and then expect people to eat the stinking shit. Jesus Christ, it's so simple. Like, why can't you get it through this thick skull? Like, unbelievable, dude. You could have made like some of the voice, like in a split second, some of the what do you call it? The emotions the characters have kind of plays together, and it was good to look at. Even though they're talking about work stuff, right? It was genuinely interesting to look, but it's just poorly executed. Like the plans are good, the blueprint is there for success. It's just freaking they fucked up. Like they just fucked up. Like you done fucked up. Like so bad. You know? Like it's just insanely bad. Like I cannot believe how bad it was. It is not making me mad or anything. I just laugh at it. It's laughably bad. So if you want a game that you just play and then laugh at, this is the game for you. You know? It's a cringy game. Cringy. Bad voice acting, stories suck, the characters suck, dialogue suck, combat sucks. So here's the thing. So your story sucks, voice acting sucks, combat sucks, performance is kind of questionable. So why do you play the game? What's the point of playing this? Nothing in this game is good. Bad story, bad voice acting, bad combat, bad performance, bad. The game is bad. So you have bad story, bad voice acting, bad freaking combat. That's all the game can offer, dude. What else is there? Music is cringe. Like, let me show you a boss fight music. Let me look for it. I'm gonna show you a boss fight music. What's her name? I think the music in this game is just, especially the boss fight music. It was cringy. Our boss fight, right? Let me see if I can just pull it up. I want to pull that up. Oh, come on, where is the boss fight? All dragons boss fight? All boss fight. Like, it feels like the boss fight is just ripped out of a Contra game, you know? Like a 2D platformer. That's how it felt like. Come on, I gotta search it. Search it. Uh, like, this is the boss fight music. What? Listen to this.
Are weaving together quickly. Cover.
Elgadon and Gil.
Never see it.
It's magic. It feels. Gillinan.
To Lucan. Don't let her.
There we go. The boss fight starts. Listen to the music here.
Remain. You have destroyed treasures of the ages. Set back our
Do you guys hear that? Listen to the music.
will perfect this world, but you shall never see it.
It feels like this is a boss fight music for this kind of game. Don't you agree? It makes no sense for a music for this game, dude. You see that? That just makes no sense. Like, the music is cringily bad. Like, you see, you understand what I'm saying, right? Like, it feels like it's a music that ripped from Contra. And this boss fight, not even mentioned, all you have to do is just run around the field and then shoot the tumors on the freaking field. That's it. That's the boss fight they came up with. The biggest innovative boss fight in this boss fight is just you run around and then shoot the boss that just blinks. And then you shoot the balloons and then the boss just dies. What a boss. What a boss that was. Mind blown. Pathetic piece of shit. Bosses are trash. Boss music is trash. Stupid, makes no sense. Like, so bosses are bad. So what else is there? Everything is just it's either mediocre in this game or it's just straight up bad. At best, it gets nice boss for kids to lose screws. True. Like, it has a bad boss, it has a bad music, and the boss mechanic is not that great either. Clunky character control. So character is clunky, lock-on system is clunky, boss music is bad, boss itself is bad. What are you doing? What is the point of this? Why are you existing? If you are bad at everything, what's the point? I just don't understand this. You know, like choices don't matter that much. So choices don't matter. Dialogues, what else I can think of? I would make this gen kids by the Contra, so they start appreciating also. True, I think the Contra was really good. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying Contra is bad. It feels like they ripped the Contra's music and then put it in this game, dude. Like, that's how it feels like. I just immediately think about Contra when I heard that music. You know? Busted lock-on system, mobs are insanely tanky, not much mob variety. I think that's pretty much it, right? I don't know why you even want to address the work stuff. It's just, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The game is bad not because of the work it has. The game is bad because it's poorly executed and has bad dialogues. You know? Bad dialogues, bad combat, bad performance, bad, what do you call it? Bad controls, bad, everything else. You know? That's the problem. Let's go with the score. I gave God of War 5 out of 10 because I thought God of War was mid game. Because the God of War is also work. This game, let me check my what do you call it? The scoreboard. I got a scoreboard, and this game is playable till the end. That's pretty much it. Maybe playable for till the end. 3 out of 10. Right there. What's the point? That's my review. There it is. There we go. Like it's just bad, straight up. Nothing in this game is redeemable. The story is kinda iffy, but that's it. That doesn't make the fact it's just insanely bad on every other aspect. Like functionally, the game is not fun to play. Mobs are tanky and uninteresting. The bosses kind of suck. It's just all flash, good graphics, and that's it. It's like it's in that Immortals of Behavior. There are many other games that has better graphics, but garbage. This is one of them. You know, the only redeeming factor is it has a good graphics and it runs well. That's it. You know, like what you wait for a sale. This game is not worth more than $30 right now. If it goes for $15, we'll just wait for that and then get it there. How did it drag my tail? Stop looking at the game news near that release time. Dragon's Dogma actually sold way better than this game. And I heard that game was bad as well. You know? The most likely they don't give away a forgotten true. I agree, Potato. They just put work because they don't want the game to be get criticized, but I don't care. I can tell a million things, like million other things that are bad with their game, except with, other than saying the game is work. I don't even have to mention it. It's not even a problem. Like I can find like a million other things that bad in this game, other than the work it has, dude. Man, this game is so work. It puts me to sleep when I'm playing it.